Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at a 15-year-old couple who are having a baby.
We found out we were pregnant when we were 15.
We are teen parents.
That's so scary. Like, whenever I was 15, I was literally brain dead. I feel like I said it every single video, but literally, I could not bring up myself at the age of 15. So imagine me trying to bring up a child. Absolutely not.
We've been dating for about 9 months before we found out Olivia was pregnant.
So they were dating for 9 months before they gave birth to the baby. Oh my gosh, they were quite young to be having intercourse, weren't they? Kids are freaks nowadays. Like, they're literally so horny and freaky. It's crazy. But like, imagine having a baby 9 months after dating somebody. Isn't that like quite early?
People were definitely shocked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised that they were shocked. It is quite shocking to have a baby age 15. Like, that is very, very, very young. They're literally children themselves. Like, they're minors. They've only started to actually go through puberty and like grow up, and they've already had a child. So their teenage years are basically over because they've now got the responsibility of the child.
How did your parents feel when you told them?
So my first thought was, how am I ever going to tell her dad? Because he didn't even want her to have a boyfriend.
Oh gosh, that's quite scary, isn't it? So the dad's quite protective of his daughter, and she literally just went out and got pregnant. Is the dad still there? Like, is he alive? I feel like the dad's low-key kind of scary.
Well, I think I was probably speechless at first because, you know, it's a life changer for everybody.
Okay, the dad's there, that's good, at least he hasn't killed anyone. But I just couldn't imagine having a child at that age. I'm trying to imagine myself bringing up a child at the age of 15. I'm 18 now, which means the child would have been free. At the age of 18, I can't even turn on a washing machine, so imagine taking care of a child. It would die. You have to keep in mind that the baby's gonna cry 24/7. Yeah, I couldn't put up with that. Crying babies give me headaches. And I'm telling you right now, if the baby kept me up all night, I'd just throw it at the wall.
Just kind of like, what's going on? Hi.
See, the baby seems all nice and calm whenever it's not crying, but whenever it starts crying, it's gonna sound like a nuke going off. I still can't get over the fact that they've literally had a baby. Like, that girl gave birth, she pushed a baby out her nunny. That's terrifying.
Hi, I'm Olivia.
I'm Cole.
And this is Loveland.
Loveland, that's a bit of a weird name, isn't it? I don't think I've ever met a baby called Loveland. I guess her nickname could be Love.
Before we had Loveland, I was a cheerleader and Cole was on the football team. We found out we were pregnant when we were 15.
That's so young, like, that's actually so scary. If I had a daughter and she became pregnant age 15, I don't know how I'd react. I feel like I'd be angry and happy, but I'd also be really shocked and like confused and scared.
Liv and I met our sophomore year. We met through a friend that I played baseball with. So we've been dating for about 9 months before we found out Olivia was pregnant.
I wonder if the pregnancy was planned or accidental. I'm gonna assume it was an accident. Can I say that? Yeah, I can. Like, they probably didn't expect to have a child age 15. Use protection, because if you don't use protection, you're gonna pop a baby out in 9 months.
We decided to make a post on social media and it said it's a girl. We did that because we didn't want to individually tell, all of our friends and family. So we just made that post and we got a bunch of support.
Well, at least people are supporting them. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to support them. The worst thing you could do is leave them hate because, like, it's a child bringing up a child. That's a lot.
People were definitely shocked.
Yeah, my parents were really shocked at first. They just sat me down and they said, you know, this is your responsibility if she decides to keep the baby.
Exactly, like, if she keeps the baby, you're gonna have to bring it up. A baby is a big thing. You can't really run away. Well, I mean, you could because that's what some dads do, but it's not the best thing to do. He's gonna be in that baby's life for a very long time. What do you even have to do to take care of a baby? You have to feed it, bathe it, put it to bed, bring it up, wake it up, take it for walks. You have to do lots of things, and I just couldn't do that.
How did your parents feel when you told them?
I was sitting at this kitchen table and Olivia had been sick for about a week or so, maybe a bit longer. And then she told me and I was completely blindsided and naive. I didn't even ever in a million years think that that was going to happen to Olivia.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't blame her. Nobody expects their 15-year-old to become pregnant. You always hear about it happening online, but you never actually expect it happening to your daughter. I hope that they're supportive. I mean, she's already given birth to the baby, so they can't do much more, can they?
So my first thought was, how am I ever going to tell her dad? Because he didn't even want her to have a boyfriend.
Yeah, that is scary. Like, imagine sitting your parents down to tell them you're having a baby. I feel like it wouldn't be as hard for the boy because he can just be like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's having a child. But like, it would be so much worse for the girl. She's literally pushing a baby out. Like, that's a big thing. Usually adults are having babies, not teenagers.
Well, I mean, I probably came off as mad, but maybe more disappointed than anything else because, you know, it's a life changer for everybody.
Exactly, like her life is never going to be the same. She is now a mom. So she's basically skipped about 10 years of her life. She took 10 steps forward and she's now having a child. I mean, if you're going to do the dirty, you're going to have to deal with the consequences.
Your dad was super mad. Mad at Cole, mad at Olivia, and really mad at me.
He was mad at the mum. Why is he mad at the mum? The mum can't stop it, can she? All you have to do is try to educate your children and hope for the best. I don't like the way the mum got some of the hate. I can understand being mad at the kids because like it's kids, they do it. But don't be mad at the mum. She's done nothing wrong.
I just thought to myself, that's fine. You can be mad at me all you want, but I'm just going to continue to love you.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with the fact that the dad's mad at the mum. It's literally your wife. Like, it's not her fault. That's like you going out with your friend, witnessing somebody getting hit by a car and then having to go at your friend. Like, they can't do much about it, can they?
And we're gonna raise this little girl together, and now I don't want her to ever move out now that she's been here.
Well, at least the mum's supportive. This girl's also very lucky that she's got like a loving family that are helping her bring up the child. A lot of the time, parents will just kick their children out and be like, do you want to do something? You're having a baby, we don't want you anymore. So these young parents are very, very, very privileged. Their parents are helping out. Their parents are probably going to financially support them. They've got food, a place to stay. These teenage parents are very lucky.
I mean, having a baby in the house is a life changer for everybody. And so, as young children, not quite adults, they don't understand how much work it is, right?
Exactly, like they're literally gonna have to booby trap their house with baby protective stuff. When the baby starts to walk, they're gonna have to put like things up over all the doors and like across the stairs so it can't fall down the stairs. Like, imagine if the baby fell down the stairs, it would literally die. It's kind of scary that they literally grew that thing and now it's starting to grow into a human. Someday the baby's gonna watch this video and be like, oh my god, that's me whenever I was younger.
They don't understand how much work it is, right? So there's a lot of concerns with that and of course the future and how it's going to affect everybody.
Exactly, like these are kids, like they're gonna go to university. What's gonna happen 5 years from now? If they want to go to college, the grandparents are probably gonna have to babysit the kids. Like, it's scary, it really is scary. I feel like this video's low-key trying to glamorize having a child age 15. Trust me, it's not as easy as this, it's a lot harder. These kids are privileged.
I couldn't believe how many stories that I heard about parents not being supportive, and I just was shocked because I couldn't believe. I always thought in my mind, you do anything for your kids.
Sadly, some parents aren't supportive whatsoever. So yet again, I'm gonna say it, these kids are very lucky that their parents are supportive. Their parents could have easily kicked them out and cut them off financially. That's what a lot of parents do whenever they find out their kids are having kids. It really is sad.
Olivia is way more responsible than I ever imagined she would be. So she's grown up very quickly. They do a fantastic job with her.
At least they're attempting to take care of the baby. They're definitely in like the 3% of good teen moms, where everything's basically put in a plate and given to them.
At first there were a few people that called me grandpa and I did not like that. I mean, I
did not like that
made me
at
so
all.
mad. But I've gotten over that and now I laugh about it of course now, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah, isn't that scary? He's literally a granddad. I don't know how old the parents are. Like, that is so scary. I'm assuming that they're like not that old. They're probably like 40, 50. That's quite young to become grandparent. Imagine someday they become a great grandparent or a great grandparent. It's crazy.
Olivia is a very strong individual, and what other people say for the most part doesn't affect her feelings. She continues to move forward, so I'm very proud of her for that.
It's made me really happy that the parents are supportive. Like, that must be so amazing.
Just people saying, you know, oh, don't try to normalize teen pregnancy, and that's not what we want to do.
At least they're saying that, because trust me, teen pregnancy is not as fun as what it seems in this video. This couple right here is very lucky. They've got everything given to them. The majority of the time, it's the complete opposite of this. They don't have to financially rely on themselves, like they're literally given money. Anyways guys, that is the end of the video. That was a 15-year-old couple who have had a child. If you want to see me react to more videos like this in the future, let me know. I definitely will. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the subscribe button, and yes, I'll see you all in my next video.